So good morning, and I too am thrilled to welcome you to the Rudy Bruner Debate on Urban Excellence, Place and Placemaking. And many thanks to the Bruner team for giving me this opportunity and for all of your hard work in organizing such an event. So in addition to being a dean and an administrator, I'm a designer. I'm an architect and I'm a landscape architect. And I've always been wonderfully curious about our field's role in making place or placemaking, having always understood places as emerging and changing over long periods of time, subject to the forces of nature and economy and politics and desire, it seemed like a tall task, even with the communities with whom we collaborate, for the design disciplines to make them. So I really look forward to today's discussion to help me reframe my own thinking, which of course is the hope and intent of such a convening. So, what I'd like to do with that is to expand my welcome to you here across a few scales of place. And first is to welcome you to our wonderful building, which is Hayes Hall, which is the most recognizable structure of all three UB's campuses and on the cover of any kind of promotional material for the university. And although the building has been recently transformed, it was originally built in the 19th century for the Erie County Almshouse. And it absolutely offers some of the most amazing teaching and learning and gathering spaces on campus, such as this room here, which is always the room where the president and provost come for all of their meetings. Second, I want to welcome you to our school, which is, of course, more than a building. It's a rich interdisciplinary environment, multidisciplinary environment of creative people who debate ideas like you're doing today, do meaningful work, and advance projects that intersect with the complex social and environmental issues of the 21st century. I also want to welcome you to our university, which is a public research university founded in 1846 as a private medical college. UB is the largest public university in the state of New York and the flagship of the SUNY system, of which there are 64 schools and colleges. We have 13 academic schools and colleges and over 30,000 students. Welcome to our city, which I understand many of you will have a chance to explore tomorrow. I love Buffalo. I'm new to Buffalo. It has a rich legacy of design and culture, of architecture, landscape, and planning that spans centuries, from the work of Richardson and Olmsted and Sullivan and Wright to more recently the Office for Metropolitan Architecture with the AKG Museum, to Shikomori, where you'll have dinner tonight in the Great Batch Pavilion, Walter Hood and Michael Van Valkenburg, landscape architects that are doing some amazing work. And in the city, too, are wonderful installations that are co-created by our faculty and our students. And then finally, I want to welcome you to our region, the Great Lakes ecoregion, and our territory, which is that of the Seneca Nation. So in the spirit of Indigenous inclusion, I wanted to acknowledge the Seneca Nation and would like to read the university's land acknowledgement. We would like to acknowledge the land on which the University of Buffalo operates, which is the territory of the Seneca Nation, a member of the Haudenosaunee Six Nation Confederacy. This territory is covered by the Dish with One Spoon Treaty of Peace and Friendship, a pledge to peaceably share and care for the resources of the Great Lakes. It is also covered by the 1794 Treaty of Canandaigua between the United States government and the Six Nations Confederacy, which further affirmed Haudenosaunee land rights and sovereignty in the state of New York. Today, this region is still the home to the Haudenosaunee people, and we are grateful for the opportunity to live, work, and share ideas in this territory. And I'm thrilled to let you know that we'll be offering our first course in Indigenous planning this spring here within the school.